We have some news out of the NFL. First, in the Houston Texans organization, it is official. Stefon Diggs suffered a season-ending knee injury. Now, it was a non-contact injury. Anytime you hear that, obviously you know something bad probably happened. Very rarely is it like, oh, it was something minor when it was a non-contact injury being kind of reported. So Stefon Diggs, Godspeed on recovery. That is not cool. Obviously, they make a big move, bring Stefon Diggs into Houston, force C.J. Stroud to have another weapon. Nico Collins gets hurt early in the season. They've had a lot of guys banged up. Now Stefon Diggs out for the rest of the year. I thought this Texans team could go and run with the way they were built. Losing Stefon Diggs is a big blow. That is a big blow, AJ.
Yeah, it's obviously huge. You can't replace a guy like Stefon Diggs, but yeah, you know, the NFL, next man up. Someone's going to have to step up and make plays, and you know, a little bit more even on the quarterback knows, hey, here we go. I got to figure this thing out without my superstar receiver.
Yeah, it's the trade deadline's still a week away.
Yeah, it is.
You think Houston tries to make a move here? Deontay Johnson's available. You think they try to make a play? What are your thoughts?
I can see it. Why not? You know, you got Joe Mixon, who's healthy, who's running the hell out of the ball. Obviously, you got C.J. Stroud. Why not go all in, strike while the iron's hot? Try to go on the run here. Losing Stefon, he's huge, obviously, on the field, but I would imagine that locker room as well. Always brings a bunch of emotion, plays hard. And personally, I think he was on pretty much a contract year, too.
Yeah, one-year deal.
So I absolutely hate that for Stefon, so Godspeed to his recovery.
As someone who watched a lot of Deontay, now he's not Stefon Diggs, but he is that type of receiver that runs incredible routes. He's not the speed guy that's going to take it over the top, but he can get over the top. He's very similar to Stefon Diggs in how they play, so it would be a good fit.
Caserio has made moves.
Absolutely.
Caserio's not scared to make moves. I think that's just how he's going to be. It's not even like we're in a window because C.J. Stroud's young and he's good. We rookie contract on our quarterback who's very good, but I think that's going to be how Caserio runs a team. I think he's just like Bean. I think they're going to be like, we are going to try to make our team better, just like Veach has been.
Yeah.
I mean, remember, Veach and Andy Reid made the decision to move on from Alex Smith after an almost MVP year for Patrick Mahomes, and then they bring in weapons. I'm excited to see how Caserio handles this situation. We were trying to connect currently. Oh, never mind. Schefter, we're trying to call Schefter and say, like, hey, are they going to look for a trade now? Well, obviously, Godspeed with Stefon Diggs, but now he's finding his spot in his house.
I know they won.
Senior NFL insider for ESPN, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Schefter. Shefty, we appreciate you answering here. The Stefon Diggs news out of Houston is obviously a bummer if you're a Texans fan and a football fan as a whole. When it was reported as a non-contact injury, we assumed the worst. Now it has come out to be true. Does this mean the Texans are going to try to make a move before trade deadline day, November 5th, at wide receiver, or how do you see this working out?
Well, first of all, you hope Stefon Diggs is okay. And I don't know that I've heard the Texans linked to very many wide receivers. I think they still could. Nico Collins is going to be on IR for another week. They still have Tank Dell. They still have Robert Woods. They still have John Mechie. They still have other wide receivers. But you obviously lose a big-time weapon in Stefon Diggs, who was in the last year of his contract. You hope he gets well by the time he becomes a free agent. But obviously a big blow for him having the torn ACL. And the Texans, again, I haven't heard them linked. We kind of knew that this was what it was. You're just waiting for somebody to confirm that he was going to be out for the year. And D'Amico Ryans told reporters, 5-10 minutes ago, that he tore his ACL. He's out for the year. Yeah, you said some troubling signs here. Not a lot of responses whenever we're asking how the injury is, which is very standard as people respond, go, we think it's going to be better, we're getting tests or whatever. Instead, you kind of got ghosted in that, and you said that's a troubling sign yesterday. That comes to fruition today. Godspeed, Stefon.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, Stefon Diggs.